put on a good show and win some races, hopefully.
I hope they both stay on and get a good result.
The track's good, it's a bit wet. Get up to speed. I mean, no one's been here before, so it's all equal. No one's got an advantage over anyone else, so it should be a good day's racing.
Our racer this week is David Jackson. This 17-year-old from Lincolnshire has always been a keen biker, but it's only in the last year that he's taken his riding seriously when he joined the Alice racing team in March 2002. A new force to be reckoned with in the supermoto racing, who's given the pros a run for their money. David's ambition is to race abroad in the European Road Racing Championships, and if he keeps up his current pace we should see him competing in Europe very soon.
He's young and he's fast, so he's just, he's got no fear, so he's got the ability to go with it, so he makes him a good rider.
Our first season with David this year has probably gone too well in some ways because that raises your expectations, but we're trying to keep our feet on the ground, and this is just practice for next year, which then we will take it more seriously.
Supermoto is a fairly recent addition to the UK biking scene. Essentially take an enduro or motocross bike and fit it with 17-inch wheels, sticky tyres and big brakes, and you've got a supermoto bike. Most of the ready-built bikes produce around 40 to 50 brake horsepower at the rear wheel and weigh 120 to 150 kilos. Stuart Smith owns the Alice racing team that manages David Jackson. David joined the team in March 2002 when Stuart noticed his talent was being wasted.
It was a joint decision between myself and David Jackson, who wanted to go racing, and we felt this was the quickest way to get noticed and get him experience.
I've been riding bikes since I was about 4 years old. I've raced since I was 14. I raced at the beach at Mablethorpe on the sand. First year I finished third, then I finished second, and the third year I finished first. Moved up into the adults and finished second. And then met Stuart and started racing supermoto.
Our first season's gone better than expected, but has also brought problems because we're running with, the top guys. 1 or 2 crashes, so better than we've expected. We decided to go into supermoto because it's the best mix of road racing and motocross, and it mixes both skills, which should be a springboard to better things.
Supermoto is a good sport to be in. It's not too expensive, spectacular, fast, great to watch, even better to ride obviously. I'm used to motocross bikes and I like road racing. It's the best combination because you've got the best of both worlds. You've got road tyres and a motocross bike.
Adam Marshall is also part of the team. His first season in the Supermoto Championship has been very up and down, but he hopes to do much better next year.
I've only done 4 or 5 meetings this year. I started racing supermoto after David, so I've had a bit of an up and down time. I've had a few crashes and we've had a few problems with the engines, so it's been a bit up and down, but I've enjoyed it. It's good having a teammate because obviously you can relay information to each other about the track and about things that are happening on your bike, and you can obviously get information from each other, so it's good.
We can both help each other out with strategy and tyre pressures and suspension settings. We can both learn off each other, techniques and things like that. It's a lot easier to handle the bikes. If there's more of you, it's not as hard work loading the van.
You have 2 riders that help each other. You learn both bikes. They swap settings. You've got 2 bites at the cherry.
This week the team is in the picturesque location of Anglesey in northwest Wales. Having travelled 200 miles, the team stay in a local hotel the day before the race. After such a long journey, it's important to check the bikes and the gear are all in order.
The night before I'll just think through what I'm going to do, about the bikes, what's wrong with them, see if there is any problems that need sorting out, and just what it's going to be like, what the weather's like, find out and just relax really.
David seems to be having a few problems.
Did I do that last time? different, doesn't it? To try it.
Why do you think that would happen?
Travel down here, fuel in the carburetor, going into the barrel, squeezing the throttle too much. It hasn't been started in a week. Any reason really. Bad luck. Sometimes get a lot of that. Now we're gonna put the bikes away, have some food maybe.
Having never been to the Anglesey race circuit before, the team sits down to watch some of the footage of the course. This gives them an idea of what to expect.
If you think about the first corner at Blighton though,
Yeah, it's about the same, isn't it?
it's about the same, isn't it?
It's deceiving, you just have to see in practice really, but that's fast.
It's deceiving because the track's wide, isn't it?
Could do road racing, I don't in cars.
If it's dry, them tyres will be perfect, won't they?
Yeah. Put some cups on the left and
It's going to have to be really raining for wets.
For wets,
yeah.
Else you stay with the slicks, I think.
Yeah.
This is where they got stuck.
It's a proper Super Moto jump, that, isn't it?
Yeah.
Probably change the gearing because it looks faster than we thought.
Yeah. Mind you, we didn't change it for Three Sisters, did we?
No, but that straight looks long.
Do you reckon? Long, yeah.
I suppose you can only decide when we get there though.
Yeah, we'll have a walk around in the morning.
You're better off gearing it high rather than low, I think,
Yeah.
for practice.
Instead of fashioning it. And some heavy sleeping tonight, I think.
It's race day at the Anglesey race circuit. By 9 AM the paddock is full for round 9 of the 2002 Solo Supermoto Championship.
We're at Anglesey today, miles from almost everywhere, surrounded by sea. It's a superb track. We've never been here before. It has been used for rallycross before, but it is a very good track. It's probably quite short, so there's a bit of overtaking, but it's a very good track. Good mixture of tarmac and loose, fast tarmac and tricky loose and a jump.
The team set up in the paddock. David and Adam get their bikes out and ready for scrutineering.
But you don't stop. Gonna go get a bike scrutineered. Wait for the rider's briefing where they tell you some rules and things like that. And then go out for practice. Come back, set the suspension, do necessary what we need to do, and go racing. And today I think I'm starting the Bs because of my championship points. So hopefully I should finish in the top 3, get into the A's. Then I have to start at the back in the A's because I've moved up, and then hopefully it'll all be down to the last race. Just going to go to scrutineering, get the bike checked over and my helmet for safety reasons. It's just checking my bike over, brakes, make sure nothing's loose, the wheels aren't bent, the bearings are alright. Just really making sure the bike don't fall apart while I'm going around, and that it's safe to ride for me and other competitors.
NORA, the National Off-Road Racing Association, is a British club that organises Supermoto on specially designed tracks throughout the UK. The Supermoto track is pretty unique. With a mixture of natural and tarmac surfaces, the Supermoto track is one that challenges every type of rider. This round of the championship contains 5 groups from A to E. In each round there are 4 races for each group. After each race series, the top 3 riders in the groups are promoted to the next group up, and the bottom 3 in the group are demoted to the next group down. Championship points are awarded from the winner of the A group down to the last finisher in the E group.
We have over 130 riders riding in the solo groups, and we split them into 5 groups. The A group is the best group, and it's based on current championship points. So the top riders are in the A group, and they really are worth watching.
It's a good sport. It's good to watch. It's good for the crowd. It's close racing. You know, it's fierce racing. There's plenty of contact in the corners. Yeah, and it's good racing. More so, it's good for the crowd.
Coming up in part 2.
Should be a good day's racing.
As I say, they either crash or win, and when they win by a big margin usually.